Supreme decisions.
Who now will be able to access emergency care.
Our DC Bureau is live with the latest on the highest court's current case regarding abortion rights. An anticipated rematch. 2024 presidential candidates Joe Biden and Donald Trump set to have their first big debate tonight. And a playhouse for community art.
Such a wide range of things to do.
Caplin News takes you behind the scenes of a center that unites South Florida artists. These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
South Florida, I'm Kenneth Bueno.
And I'm Emma Alonso. Today is Thursday, June 27, 2024.
Live from the Lee Caplin School of Journalism and Media in North Miami, this is Caplin News.
An uncertain appeal after leaked documents were found online from the Supreme Court website. The future of abortion rights remains unclear as the Supreme Court continues to make decisions on this controversial issue.
DC Bureau reporter Cassandra Alonso has more on the story.
Just 2 years after the conservative majority bench overturned Roe v. Wade, leaving states to decide abortion laws, the Supreme Court may decide to allow doctors to perform emergency abortions in Idaho for women in life-threatening emergencies without threat of prosecution under Idaho's abortion ban.
It's incredibly important for pregnant patients here in Idaho who now will be able to access emergency care appropriately if they are facing a threat to their health and or their life, and an abortion is the treatment that is necessary to care for them.
Bloomberg Law obtained the document from the court's website before it was removed, which shows a 6-3 vote with Justices Clarence Thomas, Samuel A. Alito, and Neil Gorsuch dissenting.
I think it's important to remember that abortion at any point in pregnancy is always safer than pregnancy. I think we have really become to think about abortion as a political issue, yet abortion is a healthcare issue. Abortion saves lives.
While this may have been a temporary victory for the Biden administration and for reproductive rights groups, it is important to note litigation over Idaho's abortion laws continues in lower courts.
That was Cassandra Alonso reporting. The work to do for the Supreme Court justices doesn't stop at the abortion ruling. Yesterday, the High Court ruled that federal agencies can continue to press social media platforms such as Facebook and X to remove content the government feels is misinformation, and that could be the work of foreign agents seeking to disrupt U.S. elections.
Sometimes the cases where the justices are most divided are the ones that take them the longest to decide.
Still to be decided is the court ruling on former President Trump's claim of immunity from prosecution for alleged criminal acts while he was in the White House.
Today's other big story is tonight's upcoming presidential debate. Caplin News reporter Anthony Cruz is in the control center with what's going to make the debate a little different this time around.
The debate this year will be conducted in front of a vastly different political climate and under completely different rules too. Now, if you've been keeping up with previews up to the debate, you've probably heard that by now that there will be no studio audience, the candidates will not be allowed to speak to each of their advisors during breaks, and that the mics will be turned off. But how will this actually be enforced by CNN? We have the breakdown for you.
Wait a minute, Joe. Let me shut you down for a second.
Mr. President, can you let him finish, sir?
Do you have any idea what this clown's doing?
That will not be happening this time around, or at least CNN hopes so. Candidates will have 2 uninterrupted minutes to answer questions and 1 for rebuttals, with moderators having the ability to add an extra for any follow-ups, clarification, or responses. Once one of them finishes answering, their mic will be turned off and the others will turn on. From both of their podiums, Trump and Biden will have timing lights in front of them that will signal when they are running out of time. Yellow meaning 15 seconds left, red 5, and solid red that their time is up. How will CNN enforce this microphone rule? Take a look at Victor Blackwell and Phil Mattingly's demonstration on the set.
Phil, if we go behind the podiums, you can see 2 green lights. When they're on, they signal to the candidate his microphone is on. When the green lights are off, they signal to the candidate his microphone is off. So let's say I'm answering a question. My light is green and I'm speaking. Phil's microphone is off and his green lights are not illuminated. He's going to interrupt me as I'm speaking, and this is what it will sound like. My volume remains constant, while Phil's interruption can be difficult to understand.
CNN, both campaigns agreed to abide by these rules and were shown the same demonstration yesterday. The debate is slotted to start tonight at 9. Reporting for Caplin News, I'm Anthony Cruz.
this morning after sailing from Haiti to the Florida Keys. In the early morning yesterday, a group of more than 100 Haitian migrants arrived in Key West. Police reported that 118 people, including women and children, made landfall on a 40-foot sailboat. Although there were no deaths or major injuries, they were reportedly at sea for a week. The migrants were sent to Marathon, where they will be processed by U.S. Border Patrol.
A podcaster turned to print. Caplin News reporter Stan Bobrun was on hand for a South Florida book signing with the Breakfast Club radio star Charlemagne the God.
I am here at Books and Books Coral Gables for Charlemagne the God's newest novel titled Get Honest or Die Lying, Why Small Talk Sucks. Let's take a look at the meet and greet inside and meet the man of the hour himself. From the nationally syndicated radio show The Breakfast Club, co-hosted by DJ Envy, Angela Yee, now replaced by Jess Hilarious, Charlemagne the God takes a solo stop to Miami to promote his new book. Attendees purchased the book, then waited in line for a one-on-one session with Charlemagne.
Perfection, love the yellow sweater. Perfection.
From college students, working professionals, even local DJs, everyone was eager to get close and personal with the media host/author. Now, this is Charlemagne the God's third published book. The first two were New York Times bestseller. This was his first stop on a nationwide tour. With that, I'm Stan Bobrun, Caplin News.
And it's all about art this morning after an event in South Florida. As Caplin's Ana Paula Mayorga reports, it was earlier this week in Hialeah.
Keeping art accessible for all through their monthly complimentary events and affordable classes, offering a space where people can gather together, learn from instructors, and create art.
Artisans Playhouse is your local space for community and creativity. They host monthly events that celebrate art and create fun recreational activities.
At their figure drawing sketch night, all levels were welcome to join, with materials already being provided by the event.
We invite artists from all walks of life to lead in their crafts, and we try to be a platform for people to teach what they're passionate about.
Each event is a collaborative effort between local vendors, artists, and instructors. Featuring a variety of talent, this event fosters a thriving community for aspiring creatives.
So the thing that I love about Artisans Playhouse more than anything is that they offer such a wide range of things to do.
Offering a restaurant-style experience where each dish is a selection of art supplies. Their events began with pottery, and now they offer a variety of services, including candle making and painting.
I was one of the workshop instructors, and I was teaching cyanotypes, which is a photography and printing process. It's something that I really enjoy teaching to the public.
The event attendees had the opportunity to learn new techniques, connect with like-minded individuals, share their creative works, and become actively involved in the community. Reporting for Caplin News, I am Ana Paula Mayorga.
The Miami Heat welcome a new player from last night's NBA draft.
And that's still ahead, and so is this story.
Toward left center field, and he'll score one.
The Marlins head to Philadelphia to look for a possible win.
First and third for Kansas City.
The Marlins head to Philadelphia to look for a possible win. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
Radcliffe Art and Design Incubator is the velocity accompanying the fellow's rudder, as in a boat. Unless there is movement or action, the planned direction is of little consequence. We encourage the creative ideas into action, and from the experience of doing, we critically assess the feedback, adjust, and set out to rediscover the potentialities of an entrepreneurial mindset.
STEM is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
Not homebound yet. The Marlins continue to play away games. It was not a King's Landing, though, that the Marlins were searching for in Kansas City, falling short in the series versus the Royals.
Nick Fortes brought in the first run for the Fish, and they would hold on the courtesy of Valente Belloso's 5 scoreless winnings on the mound in MLB debut. The Royals then sent in a barrage of hits in the 8th inning to win the final game, dropping the Marlins to a 20-52 record. The final score was Kansas City 5, Marlins 1. Miami takes on a stout Philadelphia Phillies squad to kick off the series tonight.
The Miami Heat are waking up with a new addition to the roster this morning after another first-round pick in this year's NBA draft. With the 15th pick, the Heat selected sophomore Kel'el Ware out of the University of Indiana. The near 7-footer led the Hoosiers in scoring, rebounding, and blocked shots in the Big Ten. Miami looks to go back-to-back with dark horse picks after selecting Rookie of the Year candidate Jaime Jaquez Jr. out of UCLA last year. You're watching Newsbreak, and we're coming right back.
See us dream. See us remember. See us protest.
You matter. Your feelings matter. Your identity matters. Everything about who you are matters.
See us fight back. See us rebuild. See us shatter stereotypes. See us inspire. See us united. See us now.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. Yet billions of pounds of good food go to waste every year. It's time we do something about it. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide meals to millions of kids and families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org to help them feed even more. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
That's all the time we have for Newsbreak. I'm Emma Alonso.
And I'm Kenneth Bueno. We'll get more news anytime at caplinnews.fiu.edu.